Hey guys. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm surprised you can see my face. It's dark outside, so, but you can see my face anyway, and that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice to be able to be seen. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm going over to my friend's house, and my other friends are gonna be there. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. We're having like a little holiday shebang, which is so awesome. I'm so excited. Oh man. Yeah, I was trying to invite my brother, or I did invite my brother and his wife to come, but they couldn't make it. And then I tried inviting my other brother and his wife to come, and they couldn't make it. But then I just found out that my other friends are going to be there, hopefully, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love these people. There are some people from my church. Everyone is from my church, and oh my gosh, I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful. I can feel the Spirit so much already, and it reminds me, it's very, very special, especially the Spirit that's around the Newtons, who are a couple from my church that are an older couple. I have always felt a special connection to them. It's a spirit that reminds me of my grandparents, who've been gone for a while, and for a little while, but I just miss them so much, and I feel their spirits whenever I'm around the Newtons, and it's so amazing. It just makes me so happy. And when I comprehend these people being here together, and we're all getting together, and they're all from my church, the energy or the spirit from that makes me so happy and so emotional in a good way. It just makes me so happy. This spirit is the spirit of my grandparents, because they were these kinds of people too. They got together with their friends from church, and they just had a good time and just talked and enjoyed each other's company. And I am really kind of blown away about this, and it's just really wonderful. I'm so excited. I've been working today, most of the day, and I'm so thankful I was able to not only work, but I was able to work consistently, because I'm a delivery driver, so I'd be able to have consistent orders, and then be able to make the money I needed to make, for a successful day, which I did, which also meant that I had some money left over for other things, and I was able to use that money for those other things, including being able to grab a couple things to bring to the get together. It just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy that I had the money I needed to buy the things I needed in order to bring. It's so nice to be able to bring a few things with me, because times are tough, and it's been a rough road. It's been a rough road since I moved back to Maryland. It's been rough and good. Luckily and wonderfully and thankfully, I found the church. But oh my gosh, it's been a battle, but I'm making such progress. I'm so thankful. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything at all, because everything is so wonderful just the way it is, And I'm so thankful for my friends and family, and I'm so excited to get over here and visit with them, and I'm running right on time. That's always the thing you say, you kind of I hope we get there on time, right? But and it's, I don't have much time to spare. I'm not rushing, but I'm running on time, so everything should be fine. But you always kind of have to do that little secret finger cross somewhere back in there. Things will work out. But yeah, I'm super excited. I wish my mom could come, but she's doing some wonderful things too. so excited. We're going to look at some Christmas lights and Christmas things at my mom's church. So it's nice. It's really nice, you know. There's a lot of really good things happening today. It's been really wonderful. It's been wonderful. I've chit-chatted with some strangers today. I say strangers because they're technically are strangers, but I mean, you know, I don't really know, like I'm not that familiar with them. But it's so nice, and you should do that. You should talk to strangers, like as an adult, as a kid, as an adult, and just be friendly. Just say things to them. You know, it goes such a long way. It makes such a difference, not just for them, but for you. And it just is so nice. It's like, wow, you tap into something really wonderful. And it's amazing. It's amazing. Talking to strangers, being friendly to people, and just talking to people, not strangers, people. So, yeah, I'm so excited. And I'm so thankful. My mind is so blown. I can't believe that, like, I'm going to school and, like, everything is so much different and so much better and so much more amazing than it's been and than I imagined it would be. Like, that is so amazing, and that is what God does. That's what happens when you make covenants with God and you stay true to your covenants and you repent and you do the best that you can. Really wonderful things happen. Like, really wonderful things. I'm so thankful for my friends at school, friends and acquaintances, just all around, so thankful. And I do not know what is going on with my final in math class, but I may have already told you, but I've taken 2 finals in math, and the first one I felt wonderful about, amazing about, like, oh my gosh, I got an A on this final feeling, which, what kind of feeling is that? That is an amazing feeling, to get an A on your final, right? In math, what? But the second one, I was like, oh man, I am not feeling it at all. You know, just like, oh, struggle bus. I hope I got at least a C on this, is how I felt, you know. And so we took 2 finals, but in our grading, on the grade thing online, on Canvas, where we look at all our grades, there's only 1 spot for finals. And so I just assumed he was going to take both finals, average them together, and put the score in. But you know what score he put in? And I want to speak to you soon, because I guess it could change. He put in a 96 or something like that, and I'm like, what? Gobsmacked. Absolutely gobsmacked over here. I need my British friends, please give me some non-American phrases to help me with this expression, because I am just beside myself. I'm just gobsmacked is the only one I've got, sorry. But I'm blown away. But just, you know, and so I don't know if it's going to change. I don't know. There's some mysteries in the grading, and I don't know when the final grades, I don't know when the grades lock, you know, I don't know when they're done. But I guess I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop in a way. But what does that necessarily mean, waiting for the other shoe to drop? I'm not necessarily waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm just waiting for things to be done. In other words, I've got my eye on the ball still, you know? My eye is still on the ball. I can't do anything about it. It's coming my way one way or another. I'm going to catch the ball. But I am curious to see what this ball looks like. You follow what I'm saying? In other words, I don't know when the grades are all final. Not sure yet. They could be final already. In other words, I'm not sure if he's going to average the other one in there and it's going to bring my grade down. And even if it does, I'm still going to have like a B. Like, what? And I was honestly so angry this morning when I woke up, in the best way, like the best kind of anger. Because that final grade that brought my grade up, it put me so close to an A, it made me want to cry. Because I was like, oh my gosh, if I can just do these other assignments, it might push me over the edge. But the work that it takes to do that is so much. It's so hard. It's so much. I just don't have that in me right now. I don't have it in my schedule. I don't have it in all this stuff. So it's amazing. It just makes me so happy to know that if I really wanted to, I could have gotten straight A's. If I really wanted to. And I did really want to. But you know what? That's not the way the cookie crumbled. And I gave it my best shot. And it was still possible. At the end of the day, it was still possible. But you know what? This was I'm not gonna lie, this was an ugly race. It was an ugly race ending this semester. I mean, and you know what I mean? Like, just, well, you know, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean, like, it was a doozy. You know what I mean? It was a doozy. It was like, well, going to the tutor and like, well, we gotta figure out how to do this in a way that's gonna allow us to function. That was how the whole thing was panning out. And we're gonna be praying, and we're gonna be praying, and we're gonna be praying and praying and praying that things aren't the way they seem, and that they're actually gonna be much better. And they have ended up so much better. It's been such a wild, crazy, wiggly road. Such a wiggly road. But I as it stands right now, I have like an 89 in the class, or like an 88 or something like that. It's just like mind-boggling. And I might look at it. You know what? I'm gonna try anyway. I'm gonna see, because I'm curious. And there's so many and there are additional mysteries to this, because there are assignments that are in our assignments to do, but then when you look in the grades, they don't even show up there. So it's like, wait, are we supposed to do them or not? They're not even in there, so it's like, you don't have to do them. It's like, well, I did them and I got a good grade, so is that going to count? You know? And so it's like, whoa, what's going on? It's just, it's crazy, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. I'm so happy for getting a B. And you know what? If I can't get an A, I already accepted that a while ago, like a couple weeks ago. On my last test, I was like, or my second to last test when I got the grade back, and I was like, oh man, there goes my A, you know? But yeah, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful, and I guess I am proud. I'm proud. I guess I'm proud. Like, if you want me to be, I'll be proud, you know? I'm proud, I guess, you know, I'm proud. But like, yeah, I am proud, but I'm just so glad, you know, I'm just so glad. It makes me feel so good. Like, I struggled in school, and it wasn't because I was dumb, or because, no offense to people with learning disabilities, it wasn't because I had a learning disability or anything like that. It was because life was just so crazy, and stressful. It was extremely stressful for a child in my life at that age, and that really made it hard for me. It made it really hard for me to succeed in school, and we moved a lot, and that made it hard. And I didn't have friends. I didn't fit in. I didn't like my school. Life was always up and down, back and forth. You know, I had an abusive stepdad who we had to run from, and then my mom remarries, and then he cheats on her, and then my mom's hospitalized. And you know, you see this trend, you see this stuff, and I'm the oldest of the children, so I have to kind of cope with everything, and cope for my brother and sister, and you know, so it's been crazy. It's honestly been crazy. So it was always really frustrating. It was really frustrating to me when I was younger in school, when I started struggling. Because I grew up getting straight A's. Like, I was not dumb. Like, I was smart. And I never thought of myself as not smart, you know? But when life got struggly and things got so hard and my grades started going down and I was just struggling, I just started thinking, like, well, you know what? This is just the way it is. And you know what? I can't do anything about it. But I was so upset, but I was really discouraged, is what I'm trying to say. I was really discouraged. So, and I was angry, and I was frustrated. I was so upset. I wasn't getting the grades I wanted to. I wasn't getting the grades I knew I could get, you know? And it was just that started in about 4th grade, and it really hit home in 5th grade, and it continued through high school graduation. Like, when it came down to graduating high school, it was basically a miracle I graduated. It was by the skin of my skinny teeth that I made it. And not because I wasn't capable, because I was capable, but life was just so hard. I was medicated. Things were just crazy. I had a really low self-esteem. I was being treated for depression and social anxiety, and just it was such a freaking struggle. And so to go to college now, years later, I've been out of school for for a long time. I've been out of school for almost 20 years. And now I'm going back to school at 35, and I've gotten basically straight A's in college. Like, that makes me so happy, It makes me so happy. And it's just so validating and reassuring, It's like, I know I could have done better, but life was so hard, and I was so angry and frustrated, and I did think I was dumb. And you know what happens when you start thinking you're dumb? You start struggling more, and you start doing worse than you really could do. When you believe bad things about yourself, it makes it so much harder. And it doesn't make those things true, but it makes things so hard. And that's where I was. That's where I was for middle school and high school. I felt like I was a loser. I honestly thought I was a loser. I really thought of myself as a loser. Like, I looked at myself and I honestly believed that I was a loser. I was like, you're just a loser. And I felt so upset and angry and frustrated, and felt like nobody liked me, or felt like I wasn't cool. I struggled with that stuff hard in middle school and high school, And yeah, it was really hard. But those things aren't true. Those things were never true. Those things were just horrible things that I believed. And it's not my fault, really, that I believe those things. It just, that's just how it was. That was just my life. It was a struggle. And so, like I said, fast forwarding to today, where I'm doing so much better in school, it makes me so happy, and it confirms to me that I had it in me all along. You know what I mean? And it is a little bit different when you go to college than when you're in high school, because you don't have a choice with high school. You have to go. You can't leave. You have to stay. You're surrounded by kids all the time who are, rowdy and disrupting class and causing problems and all kinds of things, and you can't do anything about it. You can't escape it. It's just, that's what it is. That is just what it is. And you're becoming an adult, and you're trying to figure life out. You're trying to understand everything. You're trying to figure things. You don't know what you're going to be when you grow up. You don't know what you want to be when you grow up. You don't know what you're going to college for. You don't know if you're going to college. I didn't know if I was going to college. I didn't know why I would go to college. I didn't know any of these things. I didn't have any of these answers, and it was just hard. And now, as an adult, I'm going to college on my own terms. Like, I picked out my classes, and I found what I want to go to school for. I figured out what I want to go to school for. I figured out what I want to do, pretty much. That's all it's all working out still, but still, like, I pretty much know what I want to do, and like that, it's amazing, and I feel so reassured. I feel so strong and confident and able. And I've made friends at school. I've made really good friends, and it's just so wonderful. It's so wonderful. And I have I'm not trying to sound like all high and mighty, but I have the Holy Spirit of God with me, comforting me, and He's my companion, and He makes a difference in my life. He makes a difference in the people around me, in their lives. And it's so wonderful. Like, I love it. There's nothing I love more than making a difference in people's lives, especially with the Spirit. Like, knowing that the Spirit is there, and knowing that they can feel the Spirit, and knowing it's changing them, and it's softening their hearts, it's melting their walls. You know what I mean? It's comforting them. It's giving them peace and the love of God. It's like, there is nothing better than that. It's so amazing. It is so amazing. It's insane. It's so amazing. But yeah, there's my little share. I didn't know I was going to share all that, but yeah, I'm almost to the house, to my friend's house, and I'm so excited. And yeah, I'm so excited about school. I'm so excited, and I'm gonna jump from the rooftops, cheering from the rooftops, not jump off the rooftop. Yeah, I'm not talking about that. I'm gonna be cheering. I'm almost done reading my psychology book. I read my history book. Woohoo! I read my history book. I read the whole thing. It's done, Jack. Can't wait for the next one. Can't wait for the next one, baby. Can't wait to get that bad boy. I'm gonna be reading that bad boy like nobody's business. I'm gonna be like, pew, 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 pew. As soon as I can get that book, it's on. I'm gonna be reading it. So I'm almost, like I said, I'm almost done the psychology book. I'm so excited to be done with that. Another milestone, another joyous, that feeling that just, yes, that feeling, right? And it's so wonderful. It's honestly so wonderful, and it carries with me. It continues to stay with me. The feeling, the boost that I get, that I've been getting from going to school, and investing in myself, investing in my future, investing in my family's future, investing in my education, investing in my family, my future family's education. The investment, like, I want to be an LCSW, and that means I'm gonna be helping people with their problems, and I'm so excited to help people with their problems. But that, I've also become aware of that. I've also gotten glimpses of that too, where it's like, this is what I feel like God has said to me. I feel like He's told me, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that at all. I'm not trying to do that. But I felt like He's been telling me, you are a special person, and you are going to be a special person, and you're going to be doing a special thing, and you are going to be changing people's lives. You are going to be helping people, and you are going to be making a difference in people's lives. And not just that, but you're going to be helping people. You're going to be helping people figure some things out. I just missed my turn. I'm not late, but I missed my turn. You're going to be helping. You're going to be making a difference, and that makes me feel so good. So good. Like, I feel the Spirit saying that and talking about it so much. But I am so excited. I'm so excited. And so I know this is a big undertaking, and I know it's such a struggle because I'm not making a lot of money right now, and I'm struggling to get my bills paid, and my mom gets kind of worried about things because things are tough, but we're gonna make it, you know what I mean? We're gonna make it. Things are gonna be fine. We're gonna get through it, and I'm gonna come out on the other side. I know I am. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop fighting. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna stop. So I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm basically a college. I'm like a senior. I'm like not a senior. You know what I mean? But I feel like a professional college student now. Like, I feel like, yeah, I've been there. I've been doing this for a while. I feel like, oh look, I didn't miss my turn after all. I get to go anyway. Yay! Like, I feel like an old dude I am an old dude on the campus. I'm older than most of the students, but like, I feel like, yeah, when I come in there, I'll be like, yeah, I've been here before. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, yeah, like, have that swagger, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you've been here before, you're not even worried about anything, you're like totally not worried, and you're just doing your thing, and I'm so happy and excited for that. I'm so excited for that. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it was inspirational and enjoyable, and I hope you guys have all the most wonderful feelings in the world, and I hope that all the wonderful things happen for you too, and have all the doors open for you. And I leave you my testimony that if you continue to seek God, and you honestly listen, and then you honestly do what He's telling you, or what He seems to be telling you, or if you follow Him, or you do what you think He's telling you, it will lead you in the right direction, and eventually it will make all the difference in the world. It will make an amazing difference. And it will change your life. It will bring you so much joy. It will bring you so much peace. It will change everything. So just keep steady, keep strong, keep going, don't give up, keep going, you know? It's all gonna get better. Things are gonna get so much better. And I say that in the name of Jesus Christ, amen.